So I'm really lovely to be here. Thank you for joining. It's so nice to see you all. And today we are going to be doing something kind of fun. If any of you watched my last Healy Hangout, what I was doing was I was doing a demo on how to scan. And we scanned one of the ladies in the group, and we did put some intentions in there for her. And I showed you how to do some custom made scans and testimonials with sacred oils. So it was like intentions with sacred oils, and how we can send those sacred oils into our fields. So it's quite exciting to be able to do those things. And if you haven't seen that video, then please go ahead and check that out. It's on YouTube and it was on the Facebook group. So I'll just let you know, probably in the group chat after, where that is. Okay, so what we're doing today, it's something similar but in a slightly different theme. So I thought we could get a bit creative with the whole group that's here today on Zoom. I will also try to get the people involved from the Facebook Live. So hello to everyone in the Facebook group who are joining, and I'm really looking forward to starting this session tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just first of all check with everybody if it's all right that we put the whole group into the as a client. So everybody here in the Zoom meeting will obviously be involved in that. So we'll be sending out abundance intentions for all different aspects of your life, and we'll be like doing a scan like we did last time, and then able to put our intentions into the scan. And I'm going to be doing some kind of fun stuff, which is with tarot cards. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards. I'm going to be working with these cards called Attracting Abundance, which are really cool as well. And I will let you know where I got them from as well at the end. And what we'll do as well, we'll just do a little exercise between us in the group, so that we can, all be involved, deeply with this process to see, if it's working, and also to really strengthen the vibes of the group, and strengthen those intentions that we have by all focusing on those things at the same time, whilst sending the frequencies out as well. So without further ado, feel free to say where you're tuning in from. Oh wow, some nice messages on Facebook Live. Just say hello to those. Hello Bonnie, hello Sophie, hi Angie, hi Andrina. So cool that you are here to join us as well and learn something new. Hi Leslie, really great you can make it, and Christina as well, and anyone else that's joining, that's brilliant. Please feel free to share the link now, because we're going to be doing some really powerful work, and I will try to also get those messages in, so I can also add you into the picture for when we're sending out the frequencies for abundance. All right, great. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to share my screen so that you can see the screen. Actually, no, first of all, we will just do a little exercise. Sorry, excuse me. I'm just letting some more people into the Zoom group. If anyone's in the Facebook group right now, by the way, and you want to join the Zoom, if you're signed up to the newsletter, this only works if you're signed up there, go to your emails and check there's a Zoom link in your emails. If you're not signed up to the newsletter, then I'm sorry, I can't get that Zoom to you link to you now. I'm not sharing it publicly, basically. Okay, so what we're going to do first of all is we're going to all of us just do a little exercise to bring in the abundance that we are all wishing for and desiring for in our lives. So it's quite exciting when we do this as a group as well. So what I'd like you to firstly just do, wherever you are, whether you're driving to work, if you're in another country, or if you're at home in the evening, just relaxing now, watching this Zoom video, and being part of this live, is just to close your eyes for just a moment and just have a think about what abundance is for you. What does that mean to you? And what is abundance in your life? What are you abundant in already? And to give you just some examples, for example, I had a bowl of ice cream before I did the Zoom call. Okay, for me that is abundance. I was, you know, it was amazing ice cream. It was a vegan ice cream, and it was cacao coconut chips. It was absolutely divine. For me, that is abundance. Like, it just makes me feel so happy. Abundance can be really anything. Yes, we all have our guilty pleasures. I can see Ali laughing. So yeah, just thinking about all those things that you absolutely love in your life, like whether it's, you know, your favorite crystals, or when you feel really healthy and strong and concentrated and focused on what you're doing, whether it's in a love relationship, or maybe it's spiritual growth and where you've got in your life and where you're going and where you want to be. Think about all those things and what abundance might mean in those different areas. Also in your career, and also making enough money to be able to do what you want to do in your life and to feel joy and happiness, and anything really that is making you feel like, you know, maybe love, because all of these emotions are are high frequencies. Okay, and this is really where we need to move forward, and this is how we can really bring in those desires, is by going into the emotions, whether it's the joy or the love or the feeling freedom, or whether it's feeling peace or just fulfillment, and really just feeling into that. So just like really go into that place right now, into that feeling, maybe just picking one word. And what I'd like to do is just have a think about how it would feel if you had ultimate health and well-being. And maybe you already have pretty good health, but imagining what that might mean if you really had 100% and it was going to be like that forever. Okay, and you know it's going to be like that forever, and really feeling into that feeling and where it brings you, you know, whether it brings you freedom, happiness and joy. Okay, and feeling into those emotions. All right, and then we're going to move on to the next one, keeping them, you know, fairly short. And if you have a pen and paper, by the way, you feel free to write them down, the words as well, just so that you can really feel into that even more, and we can look at writing things down is really powerful. Okay. And then going into spiritual growth, having a think about that, like how would it feel to have ultimate spiritual growth, where you feel like really aware and open, and that you are at a good place in your life where you feel really healed, your soul feels healed, your being feels complete, okay, on a spiritual level. Okay, and really feeling into that. What word would come up for you when you are feeling your abundant spiritual self? And just allowing some thoughts to come through now into your mind, feeling into that. Okay, and then moving on now to love and relationships. So imagining now that you had fulfillment in your love and relationships. It can be with a friendship, or, you know, a loved one, a partner, mother, father, grandparents, someone you've maybe lost already and didn't get a chance to, you know, find peace with that person. And just imagining how that would feel right now to have peace with that person, or to have love with someone that you know, that you really, that would really make you feel full. Okay, so writing that word down. And finally, the fourth category is career and prosperity. Okay, so thinking about where you would like to be, where you are right now, where you'd like to be in 20 years time, where you'd like to be in 1 year. And really feeling into that. What does that mean for you? Does that mean having enough money in the bank to be able to do whatever you want, to choose when you want to work, to choose when to go and see family and loved ones when you want? Does it mean just feeling happy and helping people and giving and finding fulfillment and abundance in your career through your purpose and fulfilling your purpose? Really feeling into that right now. Maybe you're with a Healy team and you'd really love to grow your Healy team, for example, and you'd really want to bring that abundance into your life, where you're building a team or helping and supporting other people to help other people. Okay, and now that you've felt into those 4 areas, I'm going to just ask you to, you can say this after me or just listen to what I have to say and repeat it silently within yourself. Is I'm going to just read something out to you, okay? And just closing your eyes now, if you haven't already, feeling into those feelings of abundance, and then saying these words. Even if I don't know how to make this happen with grace, ease, and joy, what I do know, it is happening. It is so now, and I am fulfilled. I delete any sabotage or any information in me that is opposing my heart's desire. I download and activate in me any resources to make this happen with grace, ease, and joy. So it is, so it will be, or even much better than I can imagine now. My heart is filled with gratitude, and I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And just really feeling into that thank you and that gratitude right now. Perfect. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes now, because that was just our initial introduction into just everyone participating in this abundance workshop tonight, which we're going to send and scan on Healy. Okay, so those that have just joined and have no idea what I'm talking about or what we've just been doing, is we've all just been putting our intentions of what we feel abundance is for us in 4 different areas. Okay, so what I will do now is I'm going to share my phone screen. And so I can turn on Healy, and what we'll do is we'll make a picture of the group in Zoom, and I will try to also get the people in Facebook. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge. If anyone wants to know what I'm doing, I'm just literally, those that weren't at the beginning of the call, we're just going to make a picture of everyone in the group, in the Facebook group, and there we go. I can get everyone in. Great. All right. So if anyone doesn't want to be, if you want to turn your cameras on for a moment, it will be really good, because I'm going to be taking a picture of everyone in the group right now. You don't have to keep it on. If you don't have to turn it on, because we've got your name there. Okay, and as you all know, it's very great when you have when you have your picture, or at least have some kind of focus on what we're doing. So I'm just making a picture. Okay, cheese everyone. Great. All right, perfect. Thank you. So what I'll do now is that's already taken in into my phone, so we don't have to do it later. Okay. I feel a bit rusty tonight. It's quite funny, really, because doing these lives and you feel like you're talking to yourself. But I know I'm not, because you're all in the room with me. So, all right. So what we'll do is, you should see my screen now. Yeah, everyone. Good. So what I'm doing is just going into the Healy Advisor Blue Dot app. So those that have that right now, you can go in and do this and do it along with me, so you get like an extra practice. So we're going to click in there. And you're going to make sure your Healy's turned on as well, everyone. Make sure you've turned on. That's if you're joining in with your Healy and your own app. Okay, so those that are really new to Healy, this might be really mind-blowing for the moment, if you don't know exactly how to use the Blue Dot app yet. But it is really interesting to know these things, and you know, we'll be doing more just basic scan trainings and demos as well in the future. All right, so I'm going to click next. I'm just letting it, it's just going to connect now. And just turn on my Bluetooth, that might help. Okay, so what we'll do is I've actually already named a client already. So anyone who normally you can do this with a single person, by the way. So if it's for yourself right now, you can just go to yourself in your client list. So for example, if I go to clients and I wanted to send abundance to myself, I would click my name there at the top. Okay, so that's me. All right. If you like, we're going to do a group. Okay, so it's slightly different. So if anyone wants to add in a relationship, perhaps bringing abundance to a relationship or a group of people, or a plant, for example, let's click there, or a building or a vehicle, or an animal, for example, we can really add anything in here. All right, but like I said, we're going to do a group, and I have already entered it, so I'm just going to go to it so you can see what I've put in there. Is I've called it the Healy Hangout Attracting Abundance event. Okay, date of foundation, it's today. Okay, so the 4th of August. So if you know, we're going to just work on working just on today's day, because this is the day of the event, and the place of foundation is online. Okay, because we're all here online right now. I've called it Healy Hangout Attracting Abundance, and I actually already put a photo earlier to test this. So I'm just going to change the picture to the picture that we've just taken of the group. Okay, that's the last one there. So now we're all going to be in as a group. Okay, and we're going to scan the whole group, and then we're going to send abundance and add in different abundance for us all. Okay, so if you have something that you'd like to attract into your life, feel free to put it into the comments and we can add it in. Okay, so I'm just ticking that now because we've saved a new picture. And yes, we want to perform a new analysis. Okay, so we're going to go to aura analysis. But if you would like to also scan the group on one of the other databases, that's also possible. So it's also possible to go to resonance analysis now. In a moment when it's connected, I'll show you the databases. You can scan the I Ching. I have shown you on another video how to do that. So we're not going to do that today. But it is really exciting, like imagining to now scan this group for the I Ching, or, you know, as a collective. So just connecting now at the moment. Perfect. So as you can see, this is the resonance. So if we go into database selection, that's where we can go into there and we can do an extra special scan and scan some of the other databases there. I mean, we maybe have time at the end to do that. Okay, so going now to aura analysis, and we're going to find us as a client. Okay, and going to Healy Hangout Attracting Abundance. So there we are. And what we're going to do to begin with is we're going to record the aura of this event, or this workshop right now. Okay, so here we go. If everyone can just close their eyes and just feel into it, and just really focusing inwards on those feelings again of abundance. Okay, and I'm going to start now. Fantastic. Okay, here we go. So we're going to just have a look at the interpretation. As you can see there, those beautiful colors are the aura of the group right now. We're going to have a look and see. So, we've got a little bit of imbalances there, but we've also got some really high spinning chakras as well. So as you can see, the crown, the throat, the plexus, and the sacral are all really, really pretty high. And we've got the forehead, which is the third eye, the heart, and the root, which is a little bit low. And it's quite interesting because those, the lower ones are, you know, the root is security. The root is, you know, feeling safe, and also that feeling of having enough to be able to do what we need to do and to feel protected. So it's nice that that's come up, because now that we're going to scan it, we can also increase the root chakra, and we can really bring that up. So we're able to then fulfill our desires. Now, also you've got the heart, which is at 48, which is also pretty, you know, it's pretty low. It's below 50. And that is, again, something that we really need to have full to be able to attract what we really need. And well, not need is a word of lack. So this is a word that we actually need to, I said it again, that we should get rid of in our thought patterns. And it's much harder, as you can imagine, to do it, because a lot of us say it very often, and it comes from a world of lack. Okay, so what we should say instead is desire or choose. Okay, so the forehead, the third eye, again, is, you know, 67. It's not terrible, but it's lower, and that's again something that we can together, like, bring that up, and that could possibly help us bring that abundance with grace, ease, and joy, like we had in the mini meditation earlier. All right, so what we're going to do now is, normally we would only pick one of these boxes, because it's going to give us 3 aspects of our aura. Okay, so it's going to give us 3 aspects of the root, 3 aspects of the heart, and 3 aspects of the forehead as well. So in that sense, we're going to end up with 9 readings. Okay, and we actually also want to add in our own. So I'm getting the message right now to get rid of the third eye for the moment, but let's look at the heart and the root chakra to find out what's going on within the group that's maybe bringing that down. And then we can maybe add in our own as well. So I'm going to press start analysis. And before we begin, we're actually going to add in a new focus. So like what we did in the last one, we're going to take away my aura is strong and stable, okay, by clicking in the white box. And we're going to just delete that, okay. And what we're going to write in there instead is, I attract abundance in all areas of my life, all areas of my life, so that I am fulfilled. Okay, and obviously if you're doing this with me on your own Healy, you can write whatever intention you want on there, which feels right for you in this moment. Okay, if you're doing it just for yourself. So yeah, that's our focus. So we're going to click the little blue arrow in the corner. Okay. Oh, for some reason, oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. It's playing tricks on me. So there's our focus. All right. And what we're going to do with that focus in mind, it's going to start analyzing the root chakra of this whole group, but also the heart chakra of the whole group as well. Okay, so if everyone can just focus inwards right now on that sentence. I attract abundance in all areas of my life so that I am fulfilled. Okay, one more time. I attract abundance in all areas of my life so that I am fulfilled. Okay, and we're going to start analysis. So here we go. And now we're going to get 6 different readings. Okay, like I said, 3 for each one. And the very top one, and this is for any aura reading, by the way. So if you're just doing this for yourself, you might get some tips now as well. Okay, but this is really funny because the top one is the root chakra, and it's all about the money. Okay, the person uses money to exert emotional extortion or control. So that's a very, very deep one. But also, if you notice at the top, it's 86% relevant, and it's number 2. And the homeopathic remedy is D1E24. And I'm just going to go and look at the potency chart, because this is showing that it's not actually coming from this group in the now, it's coming from something in the past. So if you were doing this on yourself, it could be coming from like a past life or grandparents or karmic. All right. I'm just going to quickly just have a look. When it lets me, or maybe it's not going to let me now. Doesn't matter, but anyway, the potency is what I remember. I think it is grandparents. Does anyone have the potency chart right there and now? 1E24, if anyone can grab it. If not, if it's not to hand, don't worry. I do think it's grandparents. I should know this by now, actually. So thinking about, like, maybe that is that can be interpreted in a way that all of us as a collective, as a human collective, are carrying forward these traits from the previous generations, because there has been a lot of money wounds, actually, and it's something that Vicky normally talks about when she's here on the Healy Hangout with me. So there's a lot of money wounds. A lot of us feel guilty or use emotions to get money, or there's a lot of manipulation around money, and people see money as bad, and money just has such a dark side to it as well. But there is also a light to it as well. And how I describe that is, money for me is not is something that is helps me attain the tools that I need to be able to do what I have to do. And I believe that if good people used money in a way that was for positive things, imagine where we would be right now. Imagine how evolved we would be right now. Maybe money wouldn't even exist anymore. Maybe we would just live on pure joy and pure abundance, which really is what the end goal is. So it's really important that we look at those money wounds that we have, and also heal that inside of us. Okay, so that's something that's coming up as a past life or an older generation issue. Okay, we're going to now just move down. Desired state is what we're going to send frequencies for. Okay, so there we've got harmonization of the topics: maternal relationship, money, home, work, trust in life, security, survival, and fear by strengthening the vibration color red in the root chakra. I treat everything and everyone with respect and appreciation. Okay, the root chakra is shining in the color red. The themes of the root chakra are further anchored. There's a deeper knowledge of the security and safety through the mother. The responsibility for one's own topics is integrated, and the trust in life gives confidence that life is carrying you. Okay, so this is what's going to be on all of the root, similar to all the root chakra readings we're going to do. So we're just moving on. The next one, this is an interesting one. So someone here in the group maybe is feeling this one. The person is asking themselves the question, where is the love in my life? So if that makes sense for anyone here in the group or in the Facebook live group, because you're also part of this, is that a question you asking yourself on a regular basis? This is something that we can also work on, and it's the heart chakra. So if we can send these frequencies to our group right now, as well as adding in our own intentions, then this is going to be really special, because we're going to be, as well as healing ourselves, we're also going to be bringing in the new. All right. So the heart chakra is shining in the throat chakra color blue, which is interesting. And this is going to send frequencies for harmonization of the topics: relationships, self-love, unconditional love, unconditional giving, acceptance, and heartfelt joy by strengthening the vibration color green in the heart chakra. My life is full of love and I'm loving unconditionally. So really feeling into that in your heart right now, it doesn't have to be love with a partner. It can be love on all levels: love in a friendship, love with a family member. Okay, so really what we're going to do is keep moving on. The affirmation on that one is: my life is full of love and I'm loving unconditionally. Okay, moving on. So the next one is the mother was on a quest for her own security or religiousness. So again, that is just, I've never seen this come up before, actually. It's a new one, because sometimes you get the same ones. I don't know if anyone else knows that, you know, you get similar ones coming up, but some of them are just brand new to me. And again, that just really resonates for attracting abundance, because the mother is really, I mean, I think that, like, when you have this feminine energy to be able to receive, so masculine is giving and the feminine is to receive. Okay, so it's quite funny, because we always think, you know, mothering is nurturing, is by giving, but actually it's actually the opposite. Where it's about receiving and moving into that flow, which again then is also receiving the abundance that we deserve and that we are worthy of. So this again is going to be working with the topics of maternal relationship, money, home, work, trust in life, security, survival, and fear. And the affirmation is, my mother is deeply rooted within herself. Okay, so this is an interesting one as well, because it's talking about our mother. Now, this could also be Mother Earth. It could also be our actual mother. It can be our grandmothers. It can be our surrogate mothers. It can be someone that is like a mother to you, that really is, that is guiding you. So really feeling into what that mother, it means to you in your life. Okay, and how that is going to heal you to be able to receive what you need to receive. Does that make sense for everybody? I hope so. And just checking the chats. Perfect. Just making sure that everyone's good. All right, so moving down to the next one is the person believes that they have nothing to give, such as love. So it's an interesting, again, the heart chakra is, a lot of us don't feel like we deserve it. Some of us don't feel like we can help anything that's going on in the world right now, for example. Some of us feel like we feel helpless, all right? And this is interesting, again, because D1E36 is, again, I think that's karmic. I can actually get there now. Let me just get to my potency chart, because it's very important. Okay, here we go. So this particular one, and if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about now, the potency chart I will post afterwards, okay, whether it's the YouTube link or the Facebook live. So here we go. So D1E24, I was right, is grandparents, and D1E6 is karmic. So that's something that we're bringing with us from a karmic topic, whatever that may be. Something that we may have done in a past life that we bring forward, or as a collective even, you know, because this is a group that we're all doing it together. All right, great. Again, the affirmation there is, I know about my values and the love in me, giving them to others. So you know what, it is all about self-worth, and it is all about feeling like we are enough to be able to give to others. And maybe once we all know that we are enough for you know, as we are, only then can we receive. So it's really important that this particular healing and scan that we've done now is very important for the abundance that we want to attract. Okay, moving on, root chakra again. Okay, this is when the person needs it, money is always there. So an amazing scan from the root chakra. So for those people that are looking for that in their lives, some more money, so that they can do what they want, where they can be free, where they feel fulfilled, that they don't feel like a slave to somebody else. This is a great reading for all those people, okay? When the person needs it, money is always there, okay? And the desired state and the affirmation is, the existing state is further anchored. When I need money, it is always there. Okay, and it's also really nice if you want to read these affirmations out aloud to yourself right now, and close your eyes, saying it 3 times, because this is way more powerful when we do that. And all of us as a group right now can really tune in and bring up this amazing energy force within us, okay? Especially when we've all got the Healys, we're able to really tune in, okay? All right, and what we might do is we might just do that before when we start the scan, okay? All right, moving to the next one. This is a relationships one, okay? So anyone, this might be coming up for us as a collective or as one or two of us. The person is controlling their relationships. So just feeling into that right now, and if that resonates with you, or maybe it's something that is coming up for you as a theme at the moment, or maybe you know about it, you're aware of something where you feel like you have to keep control, because otherwise you might feel like you might fly off, or you won't be able to handle it. And maybe that's another thing, is that the reason why we don't attract abundance in our lives is because we're trying to control and force things in our lives. I mean, I know myself, and I don't know about anyone else, but I have, like, sometimes I really get a bit lost. I forget about the flow, and the flow is really important. And sometimes just waiting and not doing anything at all can just bring in everything that we need to bring in. And that not doing and that not controlling things is no longer controlling us and stopping us and blocking us from being able to attract anything that we desire. And I know a lot of us are like, yeah, we have to do, and this is going to be the way now, and you know, and all this doing, and you were in survival mode. We're in like this feeling of just like constantly trying to make it work, and that's our masculine side. And instead going into flow state. And some of you know, I was away last week, and it was, you know, it was the first time I've completely gone off social media in a long time. And I spent a week with family and children, and some of you don't even have that possibility, I know, in the world to do that at the moment. But thankfully, we do have that here in the UK at the moment, where we can see loved ones. And it was so good. It was so good to do that, just to let go of all the things that have been happening since about 6 months, and just letting go. And then that letting go, that trust, it's pure trust, just allows us to bring in that abundance. And when I came back, I just feel like revived, I feel aligned, I feel like things are just flowing again. And I guess they never did stop flowing, but just trusting in that other side. All right. So that particular reading really resonates with me. And I think that it's something that we all have to learn. So the affirmation there is, I'm living in trusting relationships. All right. So again, that's all about trust. Brilliant. All right. That's the last one for the ones that came up for us as a group. Pretty good, huh? I am going to hi everyone in the Facebook group. I'm just quickly checking the messages. Hi everyone there. It's so nice to see everyone. Great. I'm happy you're loving it. That's great. Fab. Let's add in our own manual abundance and affirmations. Okay. And this is where it gets a bit kind of quirky, because I'm really, in a way, I'm just being a bit creative. All right. And this is how creative you can be with Healy. It's so exciting. So I've got these cards called Attracting Abundance. I'm trying to find the box, but I know where the box is. I'll show you a picture of the box that you can see. It's by Jane Struthers. Jane Struthers, Attracting Abundance. You can't really see it. Attracting Abundance. And it's 52 cards to help you manifest gratitude, abundance, and success. Okay, I got it as a birthday present, actually. And I have actually done a previous Zoom before about these cards, but it wasn't with Healy. It was just how to attract abundance in your life using the cards. But today we're going a step further, and we're going to how to attract abundance with Healy and the cards. And I've also got Animal Wisdom Tarot, because I thought it would be kind of fun to pull a card for the whole group, and picking a spirit animal and seeing what comes up, and then taking a picture of the card and then adding that in manually into the scan. So yeah, it's quite exciting what we can do. So I'm just going to pick, there's 4 categories, which is what we were doing before, when we were doing the little mini meditation at the beginning. One is love and relationships. So those that have those desires, we can pick a card for those. We've got spiritual growth. We've also got, this one is health and well-being, which is also extremely important, because where would we be without our health? Actually, it's like, for me, one of the top ones is that we must be grateful for our health right now, especially with what's going on. And I think being grateful for our health should be something that we're saying thank you to on a daily basis. And just believing and loving our immune systems, how amazing they are. I mean, no one talks about it, but our immune systems are amazing, and we need to start living it, and we need to start breathing and loving our bodies and loving who we are, and our strength as human beings, because only people are telling us how weak we are, and we are not weak. We are really strong, and we really need to start bringing that into our daily practice of understanding that our health is super important. Okay, and then finally, career and prosperity is also very important as well, for us to be able to do what we want to do and to live our true purpose. Okay, so I'm just going to pick one from each card. All right. So love and relationships. I have got the card. I'm just going to put it there. I don't know if anyone can see it. It's very, very small because I'm small on the screen at the moment. I'll read what it says. It says, ask the universe for the relationships you desire. Be specific. If you'd like some new friends, say, wonderful, loving, and supportive friends are in my life now. Okay, if it's a, so that's the card. So whoever that might be, whether it is something in your love and relationship, something that you'd like to improve, something you really desire right now that would make you feel a lot happier in life, more joyful, more at peace. If you've got a Healy, you can write it into your own Healy. We're going to do it now. All right, so we're going to go actions. So see the screen, actions. All right, add manually. Click add manually. Here we go. We have got an option now to edit the entry. So desired state. Okay, I'm just going to write what it says on the card. Wonderful, loving, supportive friends. Let's say and lovers, because if you are having that in this group, if someone else wants that, let's say friends, lovers, and family. Family are in my life now. Okay, so there we go. We've got that as in the desired state. All right, so hopefully that will cover some of your affirmations when it comes to your relationships. But if you've got your Healy in front of you and you want to do this, put it in your wishes for your love and relationships. All right. We can add in more in the desired state description if you'd like to. Maybe like the emotion that you felt earlier when you thought of having a fulfilled relationship or feeling fulfilled in love. So we can say in love, maybe, or maybe just love. Love. Okay, perfect. Present state, we don't need to write that in. If you feel like you want to, you can do. And then we've got background information. If you want to add more in, you can do. I'm going to just leave it blank. It's not so important, okay? Intensity is 10. All right, you can see it there. That's the strength of how much frequency we want to send out. Just bear with me just a moment, please. I forgot to bring some water in with me, and I have a dry mouth, and I just have to take a glass of water. Bear with me just one moment. The joys of being live, not being prepared. Okay, so potency is the homeopathic potency chart. Okay, so I usually do something. It depends on what you feel. The D, what it means is it's more physical with the body. Okay, the C is emotional or spiritual. And when you get to LM, oh no, sorry, C is emotional, mental. I said that wrong. C is emotional and mental, and the LM is spiritual. So it depends on how you want to bring that relationship into your life to fulfillment. So I will probably, I'm feeling into it now. Let's do physical for the moment, because I think that physically right now, we all really need that physical connection, especially when it's been, you know, we haven't been able to do it. Okay, so we're going to do D8. I don't know enough about homeopathic remedies, but it's something that I really would love to learn. There's so many things that's just sparked my interest since having the Healy and doing this. So as you can see at the bottom there, it says add symbol. So if you add symbol and click on that button, you can see that you can add an image or record a vibration as well. So we're going to click add image. We're not going to record a vibration right now. So we're going to add an image and we're going to take a photograph. All right. We're going to take a photograph. Well, you can take a photograph of a photo of you and that person if you want to. You can take a picture of yeah, someone that you'd like as a lover in your life long term. It can be anything. It can be a family member, an old picture of you being happy. Pictures are great. You can add a lot of pictures in here, by the way, so you can do a few. At the moment, I've added this one in. There's just the tarot card. Okay, ask. So I'm going to tick the box. Oh, did it work? I don't know if it did. Let's do it again. Here we go. So now it's adding in. We can also add in other things, for example, crystals. So you can take a picture of a crystal. So there's a picture here of rose quartz. I've got a rose quartz crystal, and that's actually quite good for love and relationships. So let's take a picture of the crystal. We'll do it on top of the card, actually. Let's take a photo. As you can see, we've got the crystal. What we'll do is we'll add the crystal to it. Perfect. So now we've got the picture of the crystal and the card. There we go. So we know now that's what we are, that's going to help us manifest or bring that affirmation and love into our lives that we're looking for in our relationships. Okay, perfect. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to just go back. We're going to press the cross in the corner. Okay, that's not going to go away. All right, so press the cross and we're going to press the tick. And there we are. We've got our first manual desired state of wonderful, loving, supportive friends, lovers, family are in my life now. And the desired state description is love. All right. The next card we're going to pick is for career and prosperity. And I've just picked this one, which is aspire. Aspire. So I'll read it out to you. It says, find photos of the place where you would like to work or sketch it. Stick these images on a special board and look at them every day. Draw the business card that you hope to have one day and pin that on your board too. Know that it will be soon yours. So this is like one of the most powerful ways and easy ways to really attract abundance in your life and in your true purpose and career is doing a vision board. You know, those that know the law of attraction as well, it's really powerful. Being able to really visualize it and see that every day. So what we'll do for this one is I have like a board in my office. I just had that idea now, which I can actually take, I can take a picture of that because it has a lot of really nice, powerful sentences on it. if you're doing this yourself now, going online quickly and screenshotting something that you want to have in, you know, as your purpose, something like maybe it's your logo from your business, or maybe it's your business card if you have one, maybe it's just a sketch that you're drawing, maybe it's just a word that you've written down. That's fine. You can take a picture of that, or try to find a picture of it, a physical picture. And what we'll do is, let me just you know, had this idea now. So what we'll do is I'll just take all the things out in front of it, and I'm going to well, what we'll do first is we'll add in the manual description. So add manually desired state. So let's have a look. We're going to add in I have found my true purpose in my life. So this is as all of us as a collective, and it brings wealth, abundance, and success to me. Okay, so there we go. That's just something I've just come up with really quickly. Okay, desired states, that going back to that feeling that you would feel like if you had a fulfilled purpose in your life, fulfilled career, fulfilled prosperity, wealth. What would it be? What would it feel like? If anyone would like to like add write in the comments now something like a word that they would feel if they had this, or some of you may already have it already. I can see a few people asking again for the names of the cards. Attracting abundance. Hold on, let me write a quick comment in here. Attracting abundance by Jane Struthers. Jane Struthers. Okay, just type that in for you guys. So yeah, if anyone wants to just write in the comments anything that they would, if they were fulfilled. If not, I'll come up with one. Maybe I would like to say, you know, joy or freedom. You know, like freedom is for me, like I feel like free when I'm doing what I want to do. Has anyone else got any words that I can put in here? Feel free to put them in, because it's our scan altogether. I've written freedom. I'll add joy as well. Any other words that you would feel if you had this fulfilled in your life? Okay, we'll go with freedom, joy, and let's put fulfillment, actually. Fulfillment. Okay, going down again, going intensity 10. Potency. Let's go physical. Let's do D8. Add a symbol. So again, same as before. All right, so adding an image. Let's hope it's not backwards for you guys. But anyway, take photo. Hopefully you can see this. This is my board. It says, remember to connect to the source. Live your highest vision. Increase your vibration and positivity. Nourish and hold positive beliefs. I carry the origin within. Be fully present here and now. Be open to all possibilities. Trust. Okay, taking a picture of that. And here we go. It's now in our scan, and we're going to be sending that frequency to us all to bring and help bring the abundance of career and prosperity. Okay, so perfect. Let's confirm that. Now we will see that as a second manual. There we go. Yeah, so as you can see there, we've got the 2 manual scans that we're going to send frequencies for. Okay, we've got 2 more to go. I do apologize for anyone. We are going a bit over. We always seem to do that anyway. So going to health and well-being, the card I just picked is root yourself. So the what it says is, it says, lie down on a patch of grass and feel the energy of the planet. So let's all just do that now, shall we? Let's all just close our eyes for a moment and feel our feet on the ground. Now, we don't have to be lying on grass, but you know, you can go and do this later. Or if you want to do your Healy, do this later whilst you're lying on the grass. It's very powerful. Feel the energy of the planet flowing through your feet and going up through your legs, all the way up, up, up to the root, the base of your spine, feeling that warmth there. Now just allowing that to come up through the chakras. Feel the energy of the planet flowing through you, renewing every cell in your body and healing you. Okay, so feeling that power of Mother Earth going through every cell, healing you. Knowing that every fiber of your being, that this is happening, okay? That this is really happening. Okay, so that's really important. And what we'll do is we're going to add that in. So actions again on as you can see what I'm doing, actions, add manually, desired state. So it's for health and well-being, okay? So we're going to just actually copy some of what it says. Actually, we'll take a picture of the card as well in a minute. But what we'll do is we'll say the energy, or we'll say the healing energy of Mother Earth is flowing through me, renewing every cell in my body and healing me okay, and really feeling into that, that's really truly happening when we send this scan out. All right, so that healing energy from Mother Earth is flowing through you to bring you that abundance of pure health and bring that balance into your life. All right, so how would that make you feel if you were fully fulfilled in your health and well-being? How would you really feel? You can put that in the desired state description. So just a word. Let's come up with a word. Anyone want to write one in? Ali, vitality. Okay, yeah, great. I love that one. Thank you. Vitality, excellent. Any more? Anyone else want to put one in there? Completion, I've got from Leslie. I like that one. It's nice. Completion. Brilliant. All right, vitality, completion. Excellent. All right, so going down, we're now going to do intensity 10. And then we're going to go, oh, it's a bit glitchy sometimes, potency. Again, I feel like this has to work on a physical level at the moment. That's the messages I'm getting. So let's go D8 again and add symbol. The reason why I say D8, by the way, everyone, and I'm sure some of you are wondering why D8 is, it's just something I had, we had a talk with a time waver practitioner, not Bridge, but the guy that sells them, Muna, and he said something about D8 is a great physical remedy to use if you want something physically to come in your life. Okay, so adding an image, taking a photo. So we're going to take a picture of root yourself. And again, you can add in other things, like you can add in sacred oils if you'd like to, like what we did last time. We can add in little ornaments, crystals, pictures, anything at all that makes you feel like, you know, it can be a tree, picture of a tree maybe, or a picture of you when you were really happy and healthy, maybe when you were young, and you didn't have any pain in your body, and, you know, maybe you were really fit. Putting a picture of yourself then and remembering that feeling so that you can really draw that in, and that frequency can really be vibrated into your field. Okay. All right, so we're just going to tick that box. Okay, so we will have it there in there. We're going to just cross that off because we've got one more to do. So press the tick. We should have 3 in there now. So we've got wonderful, loving, supportive friends. I've found my true purpose in my life, and it brings wealth, abundance, and success to me. And the health and well-being, the healing energy of Mother Earth is flowing through me, renewing every cell in my body and healing me. Final one is spiritual growth. And the card that I picked is match your energy to whatever you desire in life. If you want more love, then become more loving yourself. Tune into the love that surrounds you right now. So that's really, really a nice card, I think, actually, for the final one to add in. I think it's really powerful. Match your energy to whatever you desire in life. So if you want more love, then you be more loving. So you almost, it is something, if you are grateful, then you will receive abundance. And it is like that. I mean, I've tried that quite a lot. The more thankful I am, the more amazing things start to happen. And, you know, it's like, think negatively, attract negatively, think positive, attract positive, do positive things, just giving something to someone, doing, you know, calling up an old friend that maybe needs you, or a chat on the phone for 5 minutes that haven't had a chat. Just doing that little thing every day can really help you to attract beautiful things in your life. So let's add this one in quickly. And I do really want to pull an animal card as well. So maybe we can add this into one of these. Add manually, desired states. So what we will say is, I attune myself to positive frequency. How have I spelled positive right? Positive frequency, or frequencies, let's say that. Positive high frequencies, I think that's good. That help to heighten my spirit and my soul. Okay. So just feeling into that, when you feel like, some of you may feel that you've done a lot of work already on yourself. Some of you feel like you've got a lot to do, but really going into that space right now of what that feels like, when you feel really fulfilled in your soul, in your true being. You can feel that you can be yourself. You feel empowered. Maybe you feel like you're confident to be who you are and not try to be what other people tell you to be. Really feeling into that. What are you actually trying to, what is your purpose by attaining spiritual growth and development? And that can also mean be really helpful in relationships as well. Like maybe one of you is doing more spiritual work than the other, and maybe that's a little bit of a block sometimes, where one person feels like they're really working so hard on themselves, but then the other person is not at all, and they block that other person to grow, and that relationship starts to have difficulties because you're both not growing together. You're growing one at a time. And that could be part of your spiritual growth purpose. You know, maybe that's what you are looking for happiness with yourself and a partner or another loved one, or just within yourself. And most of you will probably know that once you feel that feeling of alignment in the body and within your soul, most of the things that you want in your life just come anyway. So a lot of it is all about spiritual growth, actually. That's like the most important part of it. To be able to get the rest, everything just flows after that. So perfect, we've got that. So any words that come up for the desired state description, if you're feeling really attuned, let's use the word attuned because it's on the card. We can say aligned. Any more? Just looking in the group to see if they've got. I'm valuable. Yes, thank you. Oh, oops. I am valuable. Yes, yes, yes. Valuable. Perfect. Let's put I am aligned as well. Okay, fab. Right, going down, adding in intensity, potency. Let's go spiritual for this one, because it is in the other realm. It's in a higher dimension. Let's go LM. Maybe LM 100,000, something like that. Intensity 10, add a symbol. So what we'll do, add an image, take a photo. We'll take a picture of the card. And let's tick that box. And then what we'll do is then we can add another one in. Let me show you how to do that. I've got this amazing crystal, actually. Let's use this crystal. This one is Apophyllite. This actually works with the heart chakra. This particular stone, I'll show you it now, and I take a picture. This beautiful crystal here, Apophyllite. This means that this stone can give your heart the energy that it needs to make good and wise decisions, especially when it's anything to do with the heart. But I mean, it's also when I'm around this crystal, it's very high energy as well. So we're just going to take a picture of that. Excellent. And let's add in a spirit animal card quickly. Let's quickly pick one of those. I won't fully read it, but just because I want to just be a bit as creative as possible. These are called the Animal Wisdom Tarot by Dawn Brunk. I will add this in afterwards, okay? I'll add in the name of the cards because these are really lovely cards as well, actually. Again, I got them for my birthday. All right, so I'm just shuffling them. So just everyone feeling into it, because I'm picking a card for the group as a collective. Really feeling into the attunement and your spiritual growth right now. Where are you at in your current pattern in your life? Where are you? Are you struggling? Are you seeing the light at the end of the tunnel? Are you just beginning your journey into spiritual growth? Or are you, have you done it for quite a long time? And are you ready now to grow even more and to start to teach or to help others? Okay, so let's just, here we go. I picked a card. Let's see what came up. We've got the camel. The camel, I don't know if you can see that on the picture, but you will see it in a second when I take a picture of it. And just to quickly read what the camel means, it says the seeker of branches. The seeker of branches. So I'm just finding it now. This is the fun of these cards. You can't really find out which picture it is. So you've got to go through the whole book. So these cards are really lovely, and I really recommend them, actually. They're nice to add into your Healy as well. So this is the camel, the seeker of branches. Quality, energetic, unpredictable, persistent, and self-assured. Camel teaches pacing, stability, and stamina, directing us to inner energy reserves. Camel boosts confidence and helps us to stay positive. Persistent, patient, and intelligent, Camel reveals how to endure calmly when traversing the parched sands of space and time. So that's a beautiful card, because it is all about, Camel helps us to expand our perspective by considering different points of view. Receiving this card may indicate travel and also a chance to learn. So it's all about endurance, like a camel, you know, without water, persistence, staying calm, pacing yourself. And that really makes a lot of sense to me, actually. I think that that's probably where we need to flow, and how also to stay positive, because there's so much doom and gloom around us. How are we going to attract the abundance that we need if we don't stay positive? So I think this is a great card to add in. Add image. I'll show you the card now. The camel, there he is. The pyramids in the background, amazing. Okay, and then pressing the tick. So now we actually have two pictures. There you go. All right. And if you want, we can take a picture of the book as well. So let's add another symbol. Actually, I don't know if we can we add a fourth one? Oh, it looks like it. Here's the picture of the book. All right, and we're going to just tick the box again. And then we're going to, there you go, confirm it. All right, so now we have got ready. We're going to do, and we're ready to send the frequencies now in a moment. So, wonderful, loving, supportive friends, lovers, family are in my life now. Design, state, description, love. I've found my true purpose in life, and it brings wealth, abundance, and success to me. Freedom, joy, and fulfillment. The healing energy of Mother Earth is flowing through me and renewing every cell in my body and healing me. Vitality and completion. And I attune myself to positive high frequencies that help to heighten my spirit and my soul. I am aligned and I am valuable. Okay, so that's what we're going to send frequencies for, all of us here who are watching. This is so exciting, actually. I've never done this before, so it's going to be lovely to do this as a group. And of course, we've also got the previous scan that we did on ourselves that we're also healing. So we're healing something old and bringing something new into our group and our group healing session. Okay, excellent. I'm so excited. All right, so if everybody just wants to just close their eyes for a moment, and just start just watching the breath go in and out. And I will say out loud as the scan is going on, some affirmations that you can repeat out loud if you'd like to. Otherwise, you can just stay and speak it within. Okay, here we go. So pressing vibrate and pressing start now. I have found my true purpose in my life, and it brings wealth, prosperity, and abundance. I attune myself to positive high frequencies that help to heighten my spirit and my soul. The existence state is further anchored. When I need money, it's always there. My life is full of love, and I can give love unconditionally. I am living in trusting relationships. Wonderful, loving, supportive friends, lovers, family are in my life now. I have found abundance in my life, and it brings me success, wealth, and happiness. Okay, and we can now open our eyes And that's our group healing completed. And what I will do is for the next few days, I will send frequencies for all of us again. All right, so we can really imprint that. So I really hope this has been really helpful for everybody. I'm just going to show you quickly how to go back and say, for example, we've done this, we've done all these intentions. We can actually go back and scan it at any time. I'm going to go and rename it now so that we know how to do it. And some of you know how to do it already from my last video. But if you go down to the left-hand corner where the house is, you will see lists there. And we're going to click lists. And as you can see, the Healy Hangout Attracting Abundance at the top is our scan. And if we click it, you can see that we can see again all of the different affirmations that we've put through there. And we can send that every day to ourselves, which I'm going to do for the next few days for us. And what we'll do is just go back, is we're going to just swipe to the left. And as you can see, you can delete or rename, and we're going to rename it. So we'll do Heal Hangout on the 3rd. Oh, is it the 4th? What's the date? 4th of August. Perfect. Save. So as you can see in a moment, no, did it not do it? No, save. Okay, so normally that should change, but interesting. Okay, let's go back. Probably just takes a minute. Okay, well, if it does, oh, I think it actually has worked, but it's just, let's just see again. Rename. Please enter the new name. Save. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be working, everybody. I don't know why that is. It's maybe just not confirmed, I'm not sure. But anyway, normally you can do that, all right, just in that place there. We know already it's the Healy Hangout Attracting Abundance. Thank you so much to everyone for being here. It's just been amazing to be able to share this session with you all, and to scanners, and to just kind of really delve deeper into all of us as a collective and not just as an individual. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a second. I just want to ask if anyone has any questions at all in terms of this, of what I've just shared, or if there's anything that came up that you just didn't really understand, or if anyone wants to ask a question for the chat, you can do, or if you want to speak in Zoom, if anyone wants to say anything. Just looking at the messages now. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, so there will be a replay of this, so you don't have to remember it all. I'll have it on your YouTube, and I'll send it out via the newsletter. So if you haven't got the newsletter and you're not signed up, go to the Facebook group, because I will post that as well, the sign up page. And then what I do is I send a Zoom link via a newsletter on the same day at about 3 o'clock, so that you have the Zoom link to join. If you oh, D, thank you. Yes, lovely. I'm so happy that you feel more confident to customize it. There is so much you can do with it, and it's all just about playing, really. Can I ask you again for the name of this Animal Spirit Tarot? Yes. Here we go. Let me write that in the Facebook group. Animal Wisdom Tarot. Animal Wisdom Tarot by Dawn Brunk. Okay, so just so everybody knows, you know, like, the Healy is your friend. Okay, it's like a little angel, and you can do so much with it. And what I really recommend is really building a strong relationship with it. Like, I sometimes see mine as an angel. Sometimes I call it Raphi, as in Archangel Raphael, because it's so nice to know that that can be yeah, it can help you and guide you, actually. And don't be afraid of it. We get mixed up with technology, thinking technology, we get straight away afraid of it, and we've got this, we sabotage our relationship with it because we've got so much of it around us. And this is different. This really is different. And if anyone's seen the interview I did with Breach Hanlon from the Time Waver Practitioner, she really talks about how beautiful our relationship with our Healys can be. And let's be creative, and let's see what we can create together as a group, and also just what we can do individually as well, or with our families. And you know, it's nice that we can do this. So great. Anna was in Beautendre. There we go. Let me just write that in. Yeah, and thank you everyone. It was like amazing, because I was away last week and I just had to take a break. And as you know, I have been doing this like every week for like 6 months. Well, maybe not 6 months, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but about 4 months. And it's just been exciting really to be here with you all, and that we're kind of growing this community. But it's also been like really, really hard as well, because obviously there's just been a lot of things that we've had to overcome with Healy in the last 6 months, and a lot of us have been holding the fort at the front line, and it's not been easy. But I'm really trusting in this, and I really trust in us, and that we're here for a reason, and we've got this amazing device for a reason. And I do believe we need to come together, and it is just nice to share with everybody every now and again. And you know, I'm giving myself the freedom to choose, if I don't feel up for doing a Healy hangout, that I will just not do it. And I hope you all can understand that. And we do have some exciting new guests that are going to be coming on as well. So that's going to be coming up soon. So keep your eye on the newsletter as well. Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you so much. It's just so nice to see so many people writing messages and now in the group. It's just so lovely. I really appreciate that. It's just like, it's really fantastic. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you for the nice message as well. That's so great. Thanks for everyone joining the Zoom chat. I'll see you next week. I think next week I want to scan a plant actually, or a flower. I'm really tempted to do it because one of our plants has got gnats. I don't know if you know that there's a little gnats that kind of take over the plant, and I want to scan it. So I thought maybe we could do something like that, or it might change, because sometimes that happens as well. Maybe something better comes up, but I will send you an email on the newsletter telling you what's coming up. All right, have a great night or a great day, everybody, and see you all soon. Bye. Bye.